Hey, this is Shez Kane, and you're watching CMS TV.
It is your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. Kicking off the show tonight, we heard Akin with Erase the Slate and Time to Start Again. And we just heard Pantera from the Reinventing Steel release with Yesterday Don't Mean Shit. And a guy who resembles that attitude is my good friend and partner, Chris Akin. What's going on there, Chris?
What is up, sir? How we doing?
We're back. We're back again.
Echo.
Oh, there's echo?
I'm getting tons of feedback.
All right. Let me I check something here real quick. It could be my end.
All right. Didn't change anything.
It could be my end. Let me check something real quick here. And we'll try that.
Hey, 1, 2. Yep, that was it.
All right. So there you are.
Here we are.
Fixed it on the fly.
First technical problem of the new year solved.
Very quick. Yeah, I was messing around with stuff today, so that's completely on me.
All good. Well, what's going on, man?
Well, here we are, the first week of the new year, 2023. I mean, after ending 2022 on a very low note, I wanted to come out swinging.
Yeah.
I played Something for Me, Something for You to get the ball rolling. So, I try to put a little thought into things and try to, get off on the right foot this year.
Yeah, well, here we go.
Here we go. We're back. We're back.
Hi, kids. Happy to be here.
So how was your week, Chris? Did you have a chance to lament and kind of be a little introspective and kind of accept things as they are, or are you still in a kind of a mood?
No, I'm good. I mean, I'm not good per se, but I'm better than I was. I definitely have Bob now bandied myself to death between talking about it on every one of my shows, and Matt and I have been putting together a Bob tribute that we're going to do, a final Skull Sessions episode. So been doing a lot of talking to a lot of people about coming on that show as well. So it's just, I've now bandied myself to the point of of just like kind of plateau, I guess. So, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, last week was tough. I ain't gonna make any bones about it. And I got plenty of emails. Are you crying, baby bitch? And I'm like, okay, whatever, fine.
People actually sent emails.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had a few of those. I had more that said something to the effect of, you can't dish it out and then be upset when it happens to your friends.
What does that even mean?
Because we'll bag on people when there's deaths, because we will. And if that's a fair point, fine. But at least I showed up. I could have just said fuck it and not shown up and, been upset in private. But I showed up.
Absolutely true.
So my answer to that guy, or those guys that all had something to say, suck a dick. It's that simple. Suck a dick.
Right. Well, what always makes me laugh when I see comments like that or hear comments that way, it's just like, so these are people who listen to the show, and if that's the case, what is it you like about the show? And
yeah,
what is it that you like about say Chris's viewpoint, but yet you're willing to bag on him, or even myself, whatever the case may be? It's just kind of funny.
Well, it just comes down to the simple logic of life, and that is that people online are cunts. Just that simple. People online are cunts.
Right.
And it's like, ooh, I see a weakness. Let me see if I can poke it hard and make him feel worse. Let me get him. Ooh, let me do it.
That's why I sent you that little that little clip earlier in the week.
Yeah.
The guy is just like, take this. What do you say? Take it from a fat guy. Don't be a cunt.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw that. that popped up in my feed, and I was just like, holy shit, this is Chris's lost brother right here.
Exactly. So
It's too funny.
it's all good.
Yeah. Well, it was a short work week for me anyway. I had 3 days this week, and it was a nice slow way of getting back into things, because I took kind of an extended period off over Christmas, and then I had just like 2 days of work, and then I was off 5 days in a row again. So that's very unusual for me to have that much time off. So it was a nice slow way to work back into the new year and kick it off again. So I'm glad I had the time off. I feel rested. I feel anxious. I'm ready to go. Not anxious in a negative way, but anxious to venture on to some new things. I did do something that I had talked to you about. I had mentioned this on the show before, but I start my life coach classes this week.
Oh, you start, how many days a week are you going to be learning to coach?
It's 2 days a week. It's like 2 90-minute sessions, and then like 2 to 3 hours of study time.
You think that's enough time to teach you to stop hating fucking people?
Well, let's just put it this way. In 6 months, come June, I will be a certified life coach.
I still don't see how 180 minutes a week for 6 months is going to make you fucking be compassionate toward idiots.
Well, the thing is maybe not compassionate, but maybe have a little empathy to go, well, if you're thinking about carjacking somebody, maybe I can help be the guy that you're not going to carjack. Maybe it won't be me.
I know it's against all the rules, but I would pay just about anything to have video of you dealing with somebody that's just fucking sad.
Yeah. Like
for no real reason, that they're just sad and they're looking to you to help them to not be sad.
Well, again, I don't know what I'll encounter, but the way that I look at it, it'll be another stream of income.
Sure.
And there's, I'm not going to be going to the office every day for the next, 20 years.
Right.
But this will be a nice practice, a new income stream that I could develop into a practice and continue on with, not having to work full time, but still generate an income of some kind. And
sure,
you never know. I mean, and then again, I may never use it.
I could just see you now, though. What do you mean you're sad? Slap yourself while I'm watching. Slap yourself. Slap yourself till that dumb idea is out of your fucking stupid head.
Right. Right. Now straighten up, soldier.
Yeah. What are you fucking doing, you fucking pussy? Get out there.
Yeah.
What do you mean you like men? You're a guy. Fucking straighten up, dickhead. And I mean straighten both ways.
I'm gonna give you a verbal lashing that the father you never had never gave you.
Right.
See, this is what happens when you come from a single parent household. Now I'm going to show you the real way of living.
Yeah. Stop letting your wife drive, you asshole.
Yes,
stop it.
Yes, get out and pump the gas. Stop acting like a dickhead and playing your Candy Crush in the passenger seat.
Go change your own tire, pussy.
Yeah. Quit being such a...
Yeah, for God's sakes.
Well, we'll see how that works out. I just thought it was a worthwhile venture. I had time off, obviously over Christmas and New Year's to explore it and check into kind of the ins and outs and the ramifications and the good and the bad and, what the potentials are, what the possibilities are. And I thought it's something I've been thinking about for a while.
Sure.
And it's just like, well, it's a new year. I've had time to kind of get away from, the day-to-day office stuff, and I decided to just kind of focus on something that I want to do, something new, a different venture, a different avenue. And
right.
I've done a lot of different things in my life, and this is just another one, another chapter to the book as it goes.
Absolutely. Hey, dude, if the minute you stop trying is the minute you stop living, man.
Exactly. The rules. So I got the health thing under control. Not that it was ever out of control, but I've been pretty regimented in the way that I take care of myself, and the way that I handle my finances and the way that I handle life in general and my friendships and, the thing to do what I do, and this is not this is not a braggadocious thing, but you and I have been friends since 98.
Mm-hmm.
And has there ever been a time that I ever was not there or let you down in some respect?
No, absolutely not. And I mean, dude, even when I've had like real shit, you've picked up the pieces and carried them through, and
Right.
Like my COVID thing as an example. It was that could have been a disaster, but I didn't have to worry about this piece. This piece just was handled, and and that's always the way it's been. And hell, when I needed a car back when I was Poe. And I needed a car, you just fucking gave me a car. Or would you charge me $500 or something for?
I think I charged you $500 for a '98 Monte Carlo that was in mint condition.
That was in mint condition that my ex-wife quickly wrecked, but but it was in mint condition. I mean, it was definitely worth $8 grand easy. And you gave it to me for $500. I needed a car, so yeah. No, I definitely have no bitches, man.
So what I'm trying to get at is I kind of want to try to pass some of that along to others, so maybe inspire others to look to be a good person just over in general and treat their family and their friends well, and invest the time in people that are worth investing time in,
Sure.
and doing things and making something better of yourself. And that's kind of where I'm at. I don't want to get all preachy here, but that's kind of what I was going through in my head over the holiday. And, obviously we talked last week about the passing of family and friends, people that
Sure.
we lost. And it's just like, life's short, man. Life's short. You got to get out there and, if there's something you wanted to do or thought about doing and you have the means or the ability to do it, I recommend go out and do it.
Yeah.
Go
be busy. Don't sit around doing nothing. That's so true. And I mean, dude, for being a life coach, there's a bunch of fucking douchebag. I mean, potential clients that listen to this show.
Yeah. Sure.
There's plenty of qualified candidates that could go for some Neeley life coaching.
Yeah. So anyway, that's where that's at. So I'm starting the new year with a new venture, and that's what I'm going to be focused on. One of the things I'll be focused on for the next 6 months, and we'll see where it goes. Like I said, it may turn out to be something very cool, but then again, it may be something that go, yep, been there, done that. So
it might be something that once you go through the training, you might not want to do it.
True.
You never know.
True, but I thought it was worth the money and the time spent to do it. So
sure.
I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, take it, dude. You got to take your shot, man. Look, who practices that more than me?
Yeah,
I try every goddamn thing.
Absolutely. So so anyway, it's just a message to everybody out there who care to listen to Chris and I and our bullshit and whatever we have to offer. If you got something burning or something that you want to do, go do it. If you have the ability or means to do it, just go do it.
And when you fail, Dr. Neeley will be standing by to talk you through it.
Exactly. Too funny. But so that's kind of where my focus is at the moment. And which, by the way,
yes.
Speaking of people who listen to this show, yesterday was the 27th anniversary of this show.
Holy smokes.
Yep, 27th anniversary. So we are now beginning our 28th year. So here we are, 28 years in.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a lot of years.
You've been a part of 26 of them, peripherally for some of them, but I met you in '98. I was 2 years in on the show, and
right.
So peripherally and directly, you've been involved with the show for the last 26 or 25 of the last 27 years. So
look at me, look at you. Jesus, 27 years. Dude, it doesn't seem like that long ago where if you'd have told me I did anything for 27 years, I'd have been like, no way. That's a lifetime. Yeah, that's a lifetime.
Your involvement in the show has lasted longer than your marriage.
Yes. Well, thank God for that. Oof. It's too bad it's not like 10 times as long.
And this show has lasted 6 times longer than any relationship I've ever had.
Yeah. I think if you count all the girlfriends, it probably is the same number, 27.
Exactly. 27
in a row.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something I want to talk about tonight too, is the Clerks 3.
Okay.
We'll talk about that maybe in the third segment.
Sure.
You know, because I did watch that, and I know you watched it, of course.
Mhm.
I did not talk to you about this.
No.
So I have no idea what your take is on it.
Okay.
So, we'll save that for segment 3.
Okay. Very good.
So for the subscriber segment, we'll talk about Clerks 3 tonight.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
I agree. I mean, I had a lot of takeaways from it, and I won't elaborate here at all until we get there. But if you like the Clerks series, the Kevin Smith movies, the Jay and Silent Bob, and you haven't seen Clerks 3 and you are a fan, you should have seen it already. But if you haven't, there will definitely be a lot of spoiler alerts. So if you don't want any spoiler alerts and you haven't seen Clerks 3 yet, don't listen to hour 3 of the show.
Well, shit, it's been out a few months at this point. We could give half the time we give spoilers from shit that aired yesterday. So I have no problem with giving a spoiler on something that's been out for 3 or 4 months at this point.
Sure, absolutely. So yeah, I thought that was a good subject to cover is
Sure.
Clerks 3, because I wanted to talk about it last week, but obviously that got preempted, and you know, we were in a different mood last week, but this week we'll discuss it.
Yeah, I don't think last week we would have been very good for haha moments.
No, not at all. Not at all. Except Sal thought it was hysterical talking about the Waffle House.
Yeah, it was okay. It was an okay segment, and I got a few emails from other people too that said that they liked that segment. But you know, I got a few emails from people, and it's like, oh, man, people can be so fucking tone deaf sometimes. There was literally, it wasn't an email, it was a comment on YouTube. Neeley and Chris seem awful slow this week. It's distracting that we were talking slower.
Okay.
And I was like, neither one of us was in the mood to be there. That's
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Well, I won't speak for you, but I'm assuming, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't want to do the show last week.
I know you didn't want to
at all.
I had to talk you into it.
Yeah, I had no interest in doing the CMS last week, and Neeley literally talked me into doing it and reminded me how important it was that I did show up.
Yeah, and we talked, you know, we had to, you know, pay tribute. It was important that we did that.
Yeah, but I didn't want to do it. So saying, well, you're slow and you're not your usual witty. Get the fuck out of here. I wasn't trying to be witty.
Yeah, it's a comedy at a funeral. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, here, let me stand on top of the casket and do some jokes for you.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Oh,
my goodness.
So glad I put the comments back on fucking YouTube.
We're slow this week. You guys are slow. It's distracting.
Yeah, that's literally what the comment was.
I'm not getting the charge that I normally get from these two clowns.
Yeah, that's what it really was you guys aren't funny in your dedication to a friend that's fallen. You guys aren't funny enough.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Be more funny.
Yeah, Jesus.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we took a lot of beating last week, considering I thought we did a pretty darn good, especially the tribute itself. I thought was really good.
I thought it was good. I thought we covered a lot of bases. I think we covered our friendship and relationship with Bob and how important he was to the music community, and you know, the dedication the guy gave his entire adult life to one thing. And his one thing was the love and promotion of hard rock and metal music.
Yeah, exactly. But apparently that wasn't enough, because I didn't tell any dick jokes for a whole week. Sorry.
And no dick jokes.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about any vagina. Oh, I let you down.
Goofy.
Thanks for checking out this episode of The Classic Metal Show.
Get all of our episodes uncensored at www.theclassicmetalshow.com. Join us weekly from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. Eastern at www.cmsradio.net. Participate in the live chat room at www.chatandkill.com. Once again, thank you for checking out The Classic Metal Show with Neeley and Chris. Hail and kill, fuck you, pal, and hand job.